I am not trying to tell anybody that they're dumb, but listen to why this story is going to. I replied to this email and I told them to say, actually, I'm not in the place to provide such an amount of money. So since your contract states that you are going to give me £50,000 upon arrival plus an apartment, kindly subtract the £15,000 membership fee that you're requesting from me from the £50,000. And immediately I get to the UK, you are going to give me £35,000. Cool? Cool. This agency replies and they tell me to say, no, that is not workable. You have to pay this £15,000. Actually, when I was being asked to pay this £15,000, I thought it was just pay. If you don't pay, then we don't go ahead. But actually, I was wrong. I was actually being told to pay. Like, it's not up to you. Pay this £15,000 or else. I told them to say, oh, I'm only a poor. I'm only a poverty. I can't provide that £15,000. They send another email and they send a document attached and it's stating, if you don't pay this £15,000, we are going to sue you. Sue me for what? I reply and I'm like, I don't understand what you're suing me for, because what the hell have I done? They respond saying, Bish, you signed a contract and the contract stated clearly that you have to pay £15,000 membership fee. To make the story short, I told these people, go ahead and sue me and take me to court, because first of all, where am I going to get that 15,000? Like, I wasn't even panicking, guys, because I knew I didn't do anything wrong. Like, why? That's why in the beginning of my video I said, are you a pussy or you can stand up for yourself? I told them to say, go ahead and sue me, because first of all, I don't owe you nothing. It wasn't like you gave me some money and then I'm holding on to it and I don't want to pay it back. I don't owe you nothing. Secondly, you are trying to steal from me, because if you really want to hire me as your employee, why not give me 35,000, which is 15 minus 50,000 pounds, and just give me 35,000 to say, Bish, you didn't pay up the membership fee, so we're only going to give you 35,000 pounds. Why not do that? If I am unable to produce this membership fee, and if it is mandatory that I can only start work when I pay this 15,000 pounds membership fee, then consider this contract void. They kept sending threats and sending documents and they actually even sent like a court order or something. So I wasn't scared because I knew I didn't do nothing. And I now realized to say, I think these guys are fraudsters in the scam. You are fraudsters, you are scammers. So I'm done responding to you. And I'm also going to report you to the authorities. When I said that is when they stopped responding. I only reported these guys to the authorities, which is Zikta. And the reason why I reported them to Zikta is because my email was linked to my bank account. And I was like, one day I might just find, I don't have money. I reported them to Zikta. I explained everything, and I was advised actually on the call before I sent the emails and the screenshots. I was advised to say, yes, those guys are scammers. So what you should do is just stop responding to, because even the Bible says, like, if a fool is acting like a fool, just don't respond to the fool, and they remain yapping all alone as the fool that they are. That is how I escaped the trap that these scammers set for me. This is how I escaped the scammers. Sorry for using the word dumb. Let's just go with you are careless. You are careless, those who've been scammed before. Because if something seems too good to be true, it is too good to be true. Like, nothing just comes easily on a platter, because that's just not how life is, especially